Welcome to Win with Barlow, the podcast where we turn your entrepreneurial dreams into reality. With your host, Akira Barlow. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of DNA testing businesses. Looking to maintain momentum or ready to scale? This series is your guide to success. Let's get started.
Hey cousins, it's Akira Barlow and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, then I would love to have you join our family where we talk about business, entrepreneurship, and just ways to win in life. Be sure you hit the like button and go ahead and subscribe to our channel so that you can become one of our cousins too. I promise you will love it over here. In today's episode, I'm actually sharing a business opportunity that I have found to be highly profitable, in constant demand, and it's something that people still overlook to this day, and that is monetizing background checks. Now, background screening is required across countless industries, from staffing agencies to property managers to daycare centers. Even your healthcare companies need it. Your schools and nonprofits, they need it. The list can go on and on again. If someone is hiring or housing or just trusting somebody in a sensitive position, then they need a background check done. And here is the part that most people don't realize about this service. It is remote. It is nationwide, and you don't need anything special to actually offer this service. You don't need a degree. You don't need an office. You don't need a special license or some insurance. You don't need any of that to offer background screening, which is another reason why I love the service. Now, I want you to understand initially, like exactly what we're doing. We are not, private investigators. We're not, spying on these folks or anything like that. We are just partnering with a screening platform, and that platform is going to allow us to order the background checks from them. That is literally all that we're doing. And that is how we're going to turn this into real money. Employers, your landlords, and just organizations who have to pay for a background check all the time, we're going to be marketing to these companies so that they can choose us. We're going to order the background check from our provider and keep the difference. That is literally what we're going to be doing. Now, as far as my company is concerned, we allow our potential clients to just enroll into our background check service. So they pay a subscription fee. Once they pay their subscription fee, then they have the opportunity to just provide us with the information on the candidates that they want us to run the background checks on. We use a CRM called One Sweet Dash, and people literally log into it. They are able to put in the information that we need. And then when we get the background check, we place it there so that the HR company or whoever it is can go and access it. That is literally all we're doing. This is profitable because we are focusing on clients who need this service over and over and over again. And that is exactly how I want you to kind of view this process as well. Instead of chasing like your one-time customers, you want to partner with companies that are hiring people year-round and that's going to need your service consistently. When I first got started, my focus was on just home care agencies and healthcare companies because I knew that they had a higher turnover rate than most of your other industries. So that meant that they will always be ordering these background checks, and it turned profitable for us just focusing on that particular demographic of people. So that is my suggestion to you. Number one, go ahead and find you a screening provider, whether that's backgroundchecks.com or Checkr. You can use Universal Background, HireRight. What else you can use? Easy Actis. I'll place all of these companies in the description box for you. But you literally just can open an account with them. If you want to call them and talk to them, you can, and kind of just see like how your company can offer the service with them. I actually would recommend doing that. But once you have your screening provider, you're then just going to set your prices. And your prices are going to just be an upsell from what the actual screening platform is requesting from you as the background check fee. So let's just say you choose to go with HireRight, and HireRight is going to charge you $44 for every criminal and educational background check that you need. Okay, you are going to upsell this to the company to at least $99 to $100 so that you can keep the profit. That is how your background check service is going to work. Remember, one solid client can generate a steady monthly revenue because they are constantly onboarding new people. Okay. I also want you to think about bundling this service to increase your income. Many organizations don't just need background checks, they also need like fingerprinting, they need drug testing, they need I-9 employment verifications. So if you become a one-stop provider, then your revenue per client is going to go up. Okay, significantly, without you having to market to get new customers all the time. So create a package. I do background check on a person, a fingerprinting service on a person, a drug test on a person. A package like that may be $149 or $179 for a client, just depending on what it is that they need. That could even increase up to $255 depending on what's being requested. So yes, there is money in this market. And if you focus on a particular niche, it really kind of just helps you hone in on who to sell to, who to speak to, and who to cold call to so that you can get your clients up so that you're making money. Adoption agencies, youth programs, private schools, even your churches and volunteer organizations are requesting background checks just for safety and compliance. And so these groups often prefer working with somebody that they can actually speak to. And by you being a smaller screening company, then you are providing that extra layer of customer service for these people. I was able to dominate in my city by just going to companies, even if they already had a background check provider, because most companies are. But even with that in mind, I still created something that was competitive that made sense for them to want to choose us for business. Okay, so now let's talk about your selling point for that. Employers lose money every day because they got positions that are not being fulfilled, or they may have hired the wrong person. That is what you're going to focus on with this service. You're never just selling a background check. You're selling safety. You're selling compliance. You're selling trustworthiness in a candidate. That is what you're pushing on to the company. Okay. Now, this isn't a business that requires like a storefront or inventory or a huge staff or anything like that. You can literally learn this today and operate from home and just scale. That's literally what I did. Your biggest investment with this, y'all, is going to be professionalism. It's going to be building relationships with organizations that need our services and compliance. Like if you focus on those three things, you should not have a problem selling your background checks because people need them all the time. And here's something important too, cousins, okay? You don't have to have hundreds of clients for this service to make sense and for you to generate consistent money. My focus every day is making $200 to $300 a day with this. I don't have to leave home if I don't want to. I can cold call, get it done, boom, bam, it's over, okay? Quick money. But just a few steady business accounts can really produce consistent monthly income. And that is what's going to make this an excellent side hustle or just an excellent service to add to another business or just something that you can just start completely. If you're already offering services like notary work and fingerprinting or drug testing or even just administration support, like background checks is one of the most easiest add-ons that you can bring to increase your revenue without having to reinvent your whole business. So listen, if you're looking for a service that's practical, that's scalable, and that's needed everywhere, then I really want you to consider background screening. The key isn't just offering the service itself. It's just about positioning yourself to be the trusted professional who can help an organization hire safely, protect their clients, and just stay compliant. Now, if you want to learn more on how to actually start, how to kind of like price your services and land your first business clients and all of that, then I do have my mini background check course in the description box. You can click it. It's very affordable. It's under $50. Okay. It comes with all of the forms that you need. I break down everything that is required for this service. And this is something that you can have up and running within 24 hours. Okay. Literally, it is something that you can have up and running in less than 24 hours. A website, phone number, what else? A business bank account, your payment processors, and you're good to go. Like, you really don't need anything major. So, cousins, don't sleep on background checks. If you need some extra cash flow, I promise you this is something that will go hand in hand with your other lab services, or this is something that can generate some income for you if you are just brand new in business altogether. Okay? Well, cousins, that's all I have today on background checks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Grab the course below, and I will see you in the next video.